guys, my name is Bethany and this is a Faye in the Light. As you saw in the intro, we have all of our little Hanukkah and Christmas tchotchkes and decorations up, and it is time to do our Christmas trees. So we actually have 2 Christmas trees in our house. We have our big one, which is the main one that all the presents go under. That has all of our family ornaments and is just the more formal tree. Then we have a little tree that the kids get to decorate with all of their fun ornaments that we've collected through the years. You'll see those in a little bit, but I thought it would be fun to just kind of show you how we're decorating and getting ready for the December holidays this year. I usually wait until December 1st to decorate, but since we had Jackson and Brandon was off of work for the weekend, we went ahead and decorated the weekend after Thanksgiving. Anyway, these trees are not going to put themselves together or decorate themselves, so let's get started. As I mentioned in the intro, we do usually wait until December 1st to decorate for Christmas and Hanukkah, unless of course Hanukkah is early, but we do definitely wait until after Thanksgiving. So this weekend, Brandon was off of work and we had Jackson, so we wanted to decorate while everyone was home. I already put up all of the wall decorations and all of the Hanukkah decorations that you saw in the intro for this video, so we really just needed to get the trees done. Like I mentioned, we have 2 trees. We have a 7-foot tree that's pre-lit. We actually got it on really good sale one year after Christmas, right before we bought our house. So we knew that we were going to have the bigger house, so we wanted to have a nice tree. The kids have another tree that is actually our old one. We used to have a small apartment, so we had just a little 4-foot tree. So it was in good shape still. We didn't want to get rid of it unnecessarily. So that one is for the kids to decorate with all of their fun, silly ornaments. And then the big tree we keep for all of our family ornaments and the kind of quote unquote fancier ornaments that we have collected over the years. I personally love a real tree. I love the way they smell, but I do not love the mess, and having cats and kids, I just don't want to deal with that every single year. So I know that you can get those little air freshener type sticks that you can put in your fake tree and it will help it smell like a pine tree, but I don't know. I wish that real trees weren't so gross. We have a thing about bugs anyway because we live kind of out in the suburbs and there's a lot of woods around, so we get spiders and everything anyway without having to bring them in a Christmas tree. So the fake tree works just fine for us. Kennedy, of course, was super helpful in fluffing up the tree. Her and her stuffed toy were helping me out. Brandon was going back and forth. You'll see our bedroom is behind this wall and we have a big storage closet in our room. So we have all of the Christmas decorations. Well, all of the holiday decorations are in there. I don't like to keep them in the garage if I can help it. So all of our Christmas stuff and holiday stuff was in there. So he kept coming in and out to put those away. So he finally was finished with that. So he came and helped me finish fluffing up the branches at the end here. Jackson was off playing Switch in his room. I asked if he wanted to help, but I didn't think that he would enjoy doing the tree part. So he said that he would come out and help us once we were putting the ornaments on. And Kennedy, of course, is just running amok, and she was helping with the top. She finally decided that she was going to help. So she had the last piece of the tree, and that's what she's playing with here, trying to fluff that up, and it was ready to go on, so she handed it over. We got it all plugged in and fluffed it out, and then it was time to turn it on. You see she had 2 little gnome pillows that were on the couch. She loves those. Every year she gets so excited when we pull them out. She's like, gnomes! So it's the little things. You know, that's one thing about having kids is you get to experience things through their eyes for the first time or multiple times. and Kennedy was turning 2 just after Christmas last year. So she wasn't quite at that age where she really got what Christmas was about, but she's been watching all sorts of Christmas cartoons and shows. So I think she has a good idea this year, and she seems like she's getting really excited about it. So that's fun. And then, of course, Jackson is older. He'll be 10 in January. So I think a little bit of the Christmas magic has worn off, but he still enjoys spending time with us as a family. And since he has 2 houses, because he lives with my ex most of the time and then he's at our house on the weekends, he gets to have 2 Christmases. So of course that's always a plus. And then we both also celebrate Hanukkah, so he gets 2 Hanukkahs and 2 Christmases. So he is one lucky little dude. We have a bunch of colored ornaments. I love rainbow colored everything, so I picked these out. We had rainbow ornaments, but they were glass. They were older and they kept breaking, so we started phasing out into the plastic ornaments. So that's what we're putting up here. And then our tree topper, we're very non-traditional in that Brandon is a huge Doctor Who fan. So if you know anything about Doctor Who, you know about the weeping angels. So that is actually what our tree topper is, and they're very creepy, but it was just kind of a fun little thing to add our personality to the tree and, celebrate one of his fandoms that he loves. And then we just let the kids go. We were like, here's the ornaments, throw them on the tree wherever you think they look good. We have our letters of our first name. So we have 2 B's, a J, and a K for each of the kids and me and Brandon. And then we have a little heart, which I didn't get a picture of before we put it on, but it has all of our names and it has the cat's names on it. And we had it made before Kennedy was around, so it doesn't have her name on there. And Jackson, he's so sweet. He goes, "This is no good. It doesn't have Kennedy on there. We can't put it on the tree." Not even thinking that, it was before she was around. But I thought that was really sweet that he wanted to make sure she was included. So you'll see we have plenty of family ornaments, which I'll show you in just a second. We do one every year. So I actually started collecting the family ornaments and the special ornaments when Jackson was first born. My sister got them for us as a Christmas gift with his birth information on it for his first Christmas, as well as the silver spoon. We also got this mother ornament when we first had him as well. And then after Brandon and I got together, I kept the tradition going, and we met and got engaged in 2017. So we have our 2017 family ornament, our engagement ornament, which was a gift, and then 2018, 2019 when we got married, as well as when I was pregnant with Kennedy, and she was born right after Christmas. So we have her birth ornament, and then we have 2020 during the pandemic, and then 2021 we bought our house, so that's why we have the house one, and then 2022 is this year, and I love owls, so I have had my eye on this ornament for a while. And then of course we do celebrate Hanukkah as well, so we have a menorah ornament, and then we also have a TARDIS, which again is a Doctor Who thing, and I actually got this for Brandon one year for Christmas as a gift. That way he's well represented on our Christmas tree. And I do like to get a fancy letter for each of the kids if I can find a cute one, so I picked these up for Kennedy and Jax. And Jackson actually made this candy cane when he was almost 2, so we've had it that long. He's almost 10. Here's our finished main family Christmas tree. And then Kennedy and Daddy were going out to hang up the stockings. So Brandon has a Doctor Who stocking. I have the Pusheen the cat stocking. Kennedy has a blue from Blue's Clues stocking. Jackson has Harry Potter. And then the one with the penguin on it used to be my stocking. And then I got the Pusheen one year for Christmas. So we gave that one to the cats. We do usually like to get them some toys or something fun like that. They can't really have treats because they have a special diet that they have to be on due to some health issues. So we can't give them treats anymore. anymore, but we'll get them like little catnip toys and we'll put those in there. But usually we have something for them because we don't want them to be left out. They're part of the family too. Like I said, this was just the little tree that we used to have. It's just like a little 4-foot tree, but it's the perfect height for the kids to decorate themselves. And so I was just getting that set up real quick. And this one's actually rainbow colored lights, which of course I love. And we have some smaller ornaments that we've held on to through the years that are rainbow stars, and we have different colored owls, and we actually have some Hanukkah themed plug-in lights that have like menorahs and dreidels and stars. So Brandon puts those on there towards the end as well. But we just kind of let the kids go. Like, this is their tree. You decorate how you want. It's just fun for them to be able to just let loose and know that this is their tree and anything goes. We don't have a tree topper for it though. We usually put a Santa hat on it, and we were looking for a tree topper, but we didn't find one yet that everybody liked. So I think we'll just have to keep an eye out, and maybe we'll find one when all of the Christmas stuff goes on sale. That's usually how we get a lot of our Christmas stuff. Christmas decorations, honestly any holiday decoration, are so expensive. So we always go and look after the holiday is over to check out the clearance at like Walmart or even Marshall's and TJ Maxx and Ross. They have really good decorations sometimes. So we'll always try to pick some up if we see some that we can't live without after the holidays are over, just so it's a little bit cheaper. But like I mentioned before, we had a small apartment for many years and we just didn't have room to decorate. And then we moved into our house last year and realized that we had no decorations. So we've been stocking up over the last year and a half. And I think for Christmas and Hanukkah, we're pretty good. We have a lot of decorations. So I think we're pretty good there for now. And yes, I am one of those people that decorates for, no, I won't say every holiday, but I do decorate for a lot of them. I like to have, I don't know, I just like to change it up, and I like to have different themed items out. And we have a lot of gnomes. That's one of my things that I like, and Brandon and I have always found different gnomes and stuff for the holidays to pick up, and that way we can put those out. But I don't go crazy. Like Labor Day, I'm not decorating. We have some summer themed things, which I know it's always summer in Florida, but we have some summer themed things that we usually put out, and a couple back to school type things. Like I have a home sign that sits on this table by the front door, and you can switch out the O. So right now it's the snowflake for the O for December, and it has like an apple for back to school. So we'll do like little stuff like that, but we're not going crazy like every single holiday. Kennedy, I have to laugh. We tell her to be careful walking on the tile because we don't want her to slip and fall. Like, that hurts when you fall on tile. And of course, 2, 3-year-olds are insane and they like to run everywhere. So she's fallen a few times, but she insisted on wearing her unicorn slippers today. And so she's trying to walk around like really careful. And then she kept saying, I don't want to slip. I don't want to slip. We're like, you're fine. Just walk normal. You'll be okay. So Jackson ended up being like, oh, let's sit down and we'll decorate. And then you don't have to walk around. So they did that for a minute. And then we were pretty much done with most of the ornaments. They had 2 little matching reindeers. We actually got them as part of an Amazon gift card. And then you'll see they have a few letters on there. Jackson, of course, has been around much longer than Kennedy, so he has a few J's. And then our cat, Gibbard, decided that he wanted to check out what was happening, and I think he approved of the decorations. Jackson's room is in the front of the house, so we have a few little hang-up light things that we put in his window so they face the street. And then, of course, here's our outside decorations. We haven't gotten around to hanging up the lights yet, but we have the inflatable Christmas decorations out there, and those are really fun. And that is our main Christmas decorations, inside and out. Thanks for hanging out with us today while we decorated for the holidays. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. I put out new videos every week, so make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!